Thank you all so much for bearing with me. I'm so sorry. Brilliant! Thank you, Bacon. I love you. Bacon. I'll show it off on the live. Bacon has just brought me the best thing ever. The biggest slice of turkey bacon, which is turkey leg. My name is Scotty Oakenlake, and I will be your instructor for this session. And we can get as in-depth as you'd like, or we can kind of skim over, just kind of whatever works for y'all. Golly. I only have a few of these available, but this has got the QR code. This has got QR codes listed, so that way you can scan for more information as you need. Is your husband here?
Yeah, he decided to go do something different, so I'm just here.
Okay. and you,
easily.
yeah. Okay. So you're here to be amazing.
Yes,
I love it. So let me give these to y'all, and so we can get started at the beginning. And this is also, are y'all on the Discord as well?
I just joined.
You just joined. Okay, brilliant. On the Discord at the very, very bottom, hey Cal, on the very, very bottom under where it says Norse Forge Legacy, there's a link that says Kiddie Pool, and I've posted this same PowerPoint there, so that way if you want to go back and review any of it at any point, you can do that as well. And those of you that are joining on the live, that is where you can find the QR codes and everything that we're kind of going over. So why don't we start by y'all telling me what your experience level is, if you've got ideas for characters.
Very beginner.
Beginner.
In high school, I played a little bit, but I don't remember hardly anything.
Gotcha. And I'm so sorry, I didn't introduce you guys either. I'm Scotty, and you are? Matt. Nice to meet you.
Sammy.
Matt and Sammy, nice to meet you.
Zoe.
Zoe.
I'm Tangela, and my level is 0 to nil.
0 to nil.
I've never played before, but I want to learn.
Well, Tangela, I'm so glad you're here.
I'm the one who told her about D&D.
Thank you, Zoe.
This is the experienced player.
Experienced player. Okay, so this is all things you know.
Kind of. I used to play in high school, and then I stopped playing for a little bit.
I gotcha. Okay, so now you're back at it.
Yeah.
Amazing. And there's games. Have you signed up for a game today?
Not yet. I just haven't had a character because I lost all my character sheets. So I just needed to make a new character.
I gotcha. I got y'all covered. So
This shit.
Like an extra pen or pencil?
I have something even better. I have golf pencils. Golf pencils. What's up, Cal? I miss you.
I think so.
Well, I can't miss you because I haven't met you, but I'll see you at 6. I love you. Let's see. Would you like one too?
This pen's already right here.
Okay. Would you like a character sheet or do you need one?
Sure, I've never played.
Okay.
I know nothing. I know nothing other than I make the dice for it.
You need the dice for it.
Do you need one? Oh, I got one there. Oh, okay.
I also,
Oh, I got a table too. I'm good.
so my background is I spent almost 10 years as a middle school English teacher. So for me, it's fun just to be able to translate the skills that I've learned, which I'll be honest with y'all, I am not a pro gamer. I've really only gamed like a couple of sessions. Most of my knowledge comes from Baldur's Gate. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm playing Baldur's Gate the last year.
Yay!
So that's where we kind of, oh, we can figure it out.
okay, so we're all kind of in the same boat.
Yep.
And we'll get you in the boat.
I know nothing. I don't even play games. I play Animal Crossing.
Let's see. Here's some extra index cards if y'all would like.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Here's some index cards.
Here's some extra. I've got plenty. Don't worry about taking. Just take whatever you need. And I've also got sticky notes.
Nice.
I'm the queen of sticky notes.
Oh, yeah.
You speaking my language.
Oh, you and me both.
Speaking my language.
Hi, Gray. Golf pencils, no erasers, no mistakes. Yes.
Yeah.
So if you make a mistake, that is permanent. Ha, just kidding.
Even in pencil.
Yep. And there are no mistakes, just happy accidents, right?
Yeah,
That's what Bob Ross taught us.
That's what he
I
said.
said that this morning.
I love it. So now that we've got character sheets, we've got pencils, we've got index cards, we've got sticky notes. Are y'all ready to jump in the kiddie pool?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, all right. So we'll just get started with the basics. And on, you know what? I'm gonna use this other one. Would you like one? Sure. Okay. Here, I'll give you this one because it's complete.
Oh, thank you.
I had mine. I ran out of paper protectors. Nah.
Would you like to use
I'm
that
not-
right on?
Oh yes, and there's also player's guides. These belong to the Razorsmith, so if you'd like to take a look at these at any point, I'll have those over on the table. If y'all would like to take a look at them at any point, Steve told me to protect them with my life, so I will. I'm not a very good fighter. I'm just a druid.
Yeah.
So we're going to cover a little bit of the basics, and the first thing that you want to learn, and this is on our PowerPoint. Going to share the link. Thank you, Gray. With character creation, the fun thing about the character is you get to decide where the character comes from, what they're about, and you can be as silly or as serious as you want. If you want your character to be I don't know, Skull the Mighty, or if you wanted them to be like Bumblebee the Dragon, it's totally up to you however you want to design your character. So while we're kind of going through this presentation, you might want to be thinking about what you want your character to do, where your character came from. Are they just a young character, like I'm just a baby, or are they a seasoned warrior? So that's kind of the fun thing with the character creation. It's really up to you to decide, and you get so many different options with the characters. And the DMs that we have running today are very relaxed. So if you do have any questions at any point, just feel free to ask your DM. You'll hear me say that a lot today because the cool thing about D&D gaming is that a lot of it is subjective to your DM, and they may tell you, yes, this is okay, or no. Yes.
Now, when you say DM, what is the DM?
I'm so sorry. Thank you for asking that. DM stands for Dungeon Master. So a Dungeon Master is the person that runs the game. They also might be called a GM. So if you hear DM or GM, those are interchangeable. Okay. GM is just General Master.
I think it's Game Master.
Game Master, thank you. Yes. Okay. I love your flower crown too. It's so
Thank
pretty.
you. I stole it off our lamp.
Stole it off.
She told my lamp off.
Love it. Let's see. Another thing is what their fighting style is. So with Dungeons and Dragons gaming, you tend to have magic casters, or you tend to have physical players. Like your barbarians are going to be the ones that are strength based. So they're going to be the ones that if you want your character to hit like a truck, you want to go with barbarian or fighter. But if you are wanting to play around with magic, then you might want to do some spell casting like sorcerer or warlock, something like that. There's also ones where you can hit a little bit of both, which is really interesting because Paladin class, for example, is a little bit of hitting like a truck and a little bit of magic. So Paladin is a really interesting class, and we'll get into them a little bit more. But it would be good to start thinking about what you want your character to do in terms of hitting or in terms of magic, or if you want them to do a little bit of both. Like I said, that's the cool thing about it. You get to create it. Cal says, I didn't ask how big the room was. I said cast fireball. So that's the other thing with gaming. There are consequences to your actions. So if you decide you want to slap a unicorn in the face, which someone I knew did, their DM said, well, I want you to roll for damage, and they rolled a 1. So the unicorn impaled them for slapping it in the face. So it's also good to bear in mind that your actions have consequences. So, does anybody have any questions so far? And chat, feel free to ask questions as we're going along. This is for you guys too. This will be posted later on the Norse Forge Gathering YouTube, so that way we have a gaming instruction session saved for now and all time. And also tell me if I'm going too fast or inundating with too much information, because I was a teacher in past life. It's kind of what I do. How has everybody's day been so far? Good. And feel free to cuddle the dragon too. It's quite nice.
I'm actually just like a back rest.
Good. I have a problem with collecting crochet dragons.
I have a problem with crocheting.
You do? Oh, do you have a shop?
I don't. I'm thinking about one. I mostly crochet hats.
You should. You should vendor with us sometime with your hats.
She make good hats. I wear them all the time.
Oh, I love them.
She mostly
Did you
likes-
crochet this one?
No. Oh, yeah, I did. I did crochet this headband.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Both my daughters, they do hats, sweaters. She did a bathing suit.
A crochet bathing suit? Dude.
I still need to line it. I wasn't able to wear it because I didn't line it, but yeah, I did crochet a bathing suit.
Yeah, I told you, you ain't wearing that.
Do you have social media?
I do have social media.
Would you like to share it?
On Instagram, I'm pretty sure it's ZE Weirdo over there.
ZE Weirdo over there. Okay, did you guys hear that? ZE Weirdo over there. Z Weirdo over there. Go check out her crochet work.
On Instagram.
Instagram.
I don't have a TikTok.
Okie doke.
I mostly just use Instagram.
See that? Now you gotta put some pictures.
Thank you, Gray. Hi, Holly. Thank you, Cal. Okay, are we ready for what's next? Okie doke. So what's next is determining your race. Now, the race will determine a couple of things like constitution, and it will also determine what kind of cantrips you have. A cantrip is a magic spell. For example, if you are a elf or a drow or a half elf, you get what's called a cantrip. And that is a spell that you don't have to use a spell spot for. You just cast it as an action and you get to keep your spells if you are a magic caster. If you're a human, you typically don't get cantrips unless you choose a class that does include cantrips. So really the only thing that class really or race really matters with is if you're interested in any kind of like special bonuses. For example, if you wanted to have like heavy armor, it might not be recommended to be an elf because their constitution is typically going to be a little bit lower. So you might want to look at a Githyanki or a Dragonborn or perhaps an orc to start with, because their constitution is going to be naturally just a little bit higher. Constitution, by the way, is how much you can get hit. Hey, are y'all here for the kiddie pool? Are you Max? Oh my God! Max is here! I'm sorry, I'm gonna go say a quick hi.
It's so wonderful to meet you. You're amazing. And you're very Of course. Never leave home without it. We're literally doing the live right now. Would you say hi? I don't know.
You don't have to. Here, I'll bring it to you. No, don't worry, I'll bring it to you.
I'm gonna come in there. I want to learn how to play D&D anyway.
Oh, you are?
Maybe.
Yay!
Poorly.
Ah,
Coming in.
Max is here! Cal just goes, Max!
You coming in, baby?
This is one of our friends from the Discord. Hello, Gherkin Guardian! Welcome! Yeah, come in, get cozy wherever you like.
Listen, dresses are not meant for crawling around.
Word.
Different platforms.
plenty of dragon to go around.
Yes. Okay. Any questions about race before we move on? Oh, let me give you this one. Let me trade.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm good.
No, I have another one. I ran out of sheet protectors, so at some point I'll have to be just looking at that. It's
I
fine.
don't know
So
either.
use that. Yeah.
There's one question my
Yes.
mom had. She was wondering what's a gift Yankee?
That is an excellent question. So
Because I don't know either. I know a little bit from Baldur's Gate, but that's about it.
so
I can tell you they're ugly.
That's all I need.
They are strong.
they are angry, spicy aliens.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're not really aliens, but they're very much like, if you are not Gith Yankee, I'm probably going to kill you. They're quite aggressive.
Yeah.
And a drow is just a regular elf, except they live in the Underdark, which is like an underground cave system. They're also very aggressive. Yeah. I feel like you might have like not aggressive energy. Or are you? She said nah. So you might want to play Gith Yankee.
They have to keep me out.
That's up to them.
Love it. Cal suggests a gnome paladin for you, I think.
You would like a gnome paladin. A gnome is this. You know gnomes. They're little.
You know, I love them little gnomes.
Yeah, they're
And
adorable.
a paladin is kind of like, think of a knight, but they serve a god.
They do.
Spell the paladin.
Yeah.
Which is a huge doubt.
See, you know your mama.
Yeah. P-
Gith Yankee monk.
you look like a good Yankee monk. You would say you wanted to be a ninja.
So, do you want to punch the crap out of something?
All the time.
All right, Gith Yankee monk it is.
Let me put that to the side.
Good suggestion. That was Cal. Suggested the Gith Yankee monk.
Thank you, whoever you are, Kay.
Gray says goblin clerics are fun. You're welcome to come in if you'd like.
Come in, baby.
Or you're welcome to sit in my rocker. Get cozy.
He's only nerd by association. Because he married me.
Nerd adjacent.
There you go.
All right, before we move on from races, are there any other questions?
That was kind of where I was at. I was like,
Okay, and chat, feel free to ask if you have any questions. Otherwise, we're gonna move on to backgrounds in our little PowerPoint. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What is that from? Do 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 do. What is that?
Sorry, are
Do
you
do do
okay?
do. Do 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 do. Price is Right.
Game.
Yep, we be stimming hard, y'all. All right, so with backgrounds, backgrounds are really just there to kind of give you a little bit of a proficiency bonus depending on what you want your character to do. So this example has Acolyte highlighted. So if you look underneath where it says Acolyte, it says, you have spent your life in service to a temple, learn sacred rites, and providing sacrifices to the gods or gods you worship. Serving the gods and discovering their sacred works will guide you to greatness. And the skills that it gives you bonuses to are insight and religion. So anytime you might need to pass a religion check, for example, your DM might say, I need you to roll for a religion check to see if you know. Like, for example, maybe your DM has you stumble upon a temple and you're trying to figure out if it's a good temple or a bad temple. If your DM says, roll for a religion check, then you'll roll a d20, and if you pass the check, then you get, let's say you roll a 10. If you have your skill proficiency in religion, if you get a +2, that 10 becomes a 12, and you effectively pass. So your character recognizes what kind of temple that is. So depending on what you want your character's background to be, like for example, Outlander. So an Outlander is one, are you familiar with that one? I can't remember, if you scan the QR code, it'll pull up this exact page, and you can click on where it says Outlander, and it'll tell you what the Outlander background is. I want to say it's something like they are proficient in like animal handling and nature, because they spend a lot of their life in the woods. A criminal, of course, is going to be someone who's going to have like a sleight of hand bonus, for example. So let's say you are trying to pickpocket someone and your DM says roll a sleight of hand check. If the number you have to pass is 10 and you roll a 10, you effectively pickpocket them. But if you have that proficiency bonus and you roll an 8, but you've got that +2, that bumps it up to 10 and you pass. So this is to kind of give you a little bit of an edge when it comes to your character. So you might want to take a second and think about which background. And again, this is based off of Baldur's Gate. So we may be going over this and your DM may be like, well, you could have a background, but you don't need it. But you can still say, well, my character has this as their background anyway, and just go ahead and keep that. Cal says monk and cleric are good with acolyte background, and paladin is good with the acolyte background as well. So depending on what you want your class to be, you may want to revisit this at a later time when we're doing the actual character development. How are you guys feeling so far? Any questions? How are we doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. If you're good, I'm good. How are y'all doing, chat? Let me ask, if y'all have questions, ask them. Okay, are we ready for stats? Okie doke. So the stat sheet is where you keep track of your character as you level up. The base level for stats is 10. So let's say, for example, you wanted to be a barbarian. Barbarian is a really good class to start with because they're strength based. So if you look over here on your character sheet under strength, a barbarian, you would want the points to be a little bit higher than 10. So if you have, let's say 10 to 15 points to spend, you might want to see how high you can get your strength up with those points. Your DM may want you to have like a set stat sheet. So if we go through and do this stat sheet and they're like, okay, let's maybe add a couple points here, they might have you do that. But one of our last folks, I posted it on the Discord. If you guys go onto the Discord under Norse Forge Legacy, there is a link in the kiddie pool that I posted, and it has a level 1 stat sheet. So it's based off of race and class. So once we get to the classes, if you want to scroll down there, that will help you get your base stats started for your level 1. And as you level up, you'll add more points to those. So we'll get to level 5 by the end of the day. So that'll be a good starting point. And then you guys can work with your DM as you like to get your points where they should be. Because if you're a barbarian and your strength is at 8, if you try to hit something, it's going to be like a whisper. But if your strength is at 15 or even better 20, you're going to hit like a truck. And if you're playing a monk and your strength is at like 18, you will be able to hit anything and you will knock it on its ass. We'll get you there. Married to a DM, I love it. Yes, great. And if there's anything that I'm missing and your husband wants to chip in, please let him know. He's more than welcome to chip in. Okay, and there's a lot more information on here as well, with the different stats. Your constitution, here I'm looking here at the bottom. Constitution is your strength, how hard you can hit, or sorry, strength is how hard you can hit. Constitution is how hard you can get hit. So if you want your constitution to be higher, it's going to be a lot harder to hit you and actually do some damage. So if you're playing a monk, you're not going to have a lot of armor, but if your constitution is high, if someone hits you, you're going to be like, that was funny. You can try again. Your intelligence is your rational reasoning and memory. If you're playing a wizard class, that's where you're going to want to spend a lot of your points because it's an intelligence-based magic. Wisdom is your awareness and insight. So how wise to the world are you? Druids use wisdom as their spell casting. So if you play as a druid, you're going to want a high wisdom check. Your charisma is how well you can influence and force others or persuade others. Bard and sorcerer are both charisma based, and is warlock, if I'm not correct? Okay, so warlock, sorcerer, bard are charisma based. So that's like, I'm trying to think. That's like your celebrity that can talk you into buying anything. You know, like I'm following Robert Irwin right now, and that boy is so precious. If he says go and donate to this conservation fund, I'm gonna go and donate to that conservation fund. His charisma is through the roof. Like when we talk Steve Irwin, that's what I'm talking about with charisma. The Pied Piper. How are we doing so far? Any questions? Okay. And please feel free to ask. Even if you think it's a silly question, feel free to ask. Okay. If y'all are ready, we can talk about ability modifiers. Is that Lee?
What?
We're talking about ability modifiers.
Ability modifiers?
Yeah.
I can talk about ability modifiers.
Okay. Would you like to talk about them? Because this is where I get tripped up, to be honest.
What questions do we have about ability modifiers? What are we talking about?
So when we talk about classes, some classes have certain ability modifiers. So for example, if you are a barbarian, you'll naturally have bonuses. So when your base level is 10, you don't have any modifiers. So let's say with a barbarian, your strength is at 10. If you get it to 15, how many points are you going to have as an ability modifier?
That is who has a player's handbook? You got a player's handbook. Brilliant. In the player's handbook. I just realized my player's handbook's out there. I can bring mine in. It's fine. In the beginning of the player's handbook, under creating a character.
That's right. There are no silly questions, just silly people.
It's me. I'm a silly person.
We all are.
Right now.
There are a couple of places in the very beginning of the player's handbook. In this case, we are looking at the 2024 player's handbook. On page 38, it says abilities. Oh God, I'm throwing somebody's stuff. Ability scores and modifiers. So it'll tell you what if your ability score is a 10 or 11, you get a +0. You are neutral. That is considered completely average. This is your average Joe basic barista at Starbucks level.
So can I interject?
Yeah.
For example, if you are playing as a barbarian and you decide that you don't need a lot of intelligence, you can throw a book and hit somebody with it, but you're never going to read it. If you drop that point from 10 to 8, you're actually going to be -1. So if you have to roll for an intelligence check, you're actually going to subtract because your intelligence is so low. So if you roll a 10, that's going to drop down to a 9 and you won't pass it because, like I said, you can't read a book, but you can sure chuck it.
All right. So if we're going up, if you've got a 12 to 13, your modifier is going to be a +1. So if you have a 13 in your strength score as a barbarian, because you're a middling level barbarian, you're level, you're adventuring, but you haven't gotten super far. You're not super strong. You haven't been hitting time in the gym. You skipped leg day. You are facing this at me. Oh God, you're putting me on the spot.
They can hear you better.
You skipped leg day at the gym. Your modifier is going to be a +1. So you have now, say you rolled that D20 and you rolled a 10. for a strength check, you were going to add that +1, so your score is actually going to be an 11. All right. And so then it goes up every 2 numbers, so it groups in 2. So it's 12, 13 is a +1, 14, 15 is +2, 16, 17 is +3 as it moves its way up. That's that ability modifier.
The confusing thing for me when playing Baldur's Gate was, why do we have these certain numbers? And it's just set like as it is.
Yeah.
So you'll get that as you kind of level up.
If you think of it as entering in, you enter in as an apprentice, and then you become a journeyman, and then you become a master in your trade. So level 10 is you've just started as a barbarian. Level 12, or if your score is a 12, then you've now a journeyman. You've been doing it for a while. You're getting a little bit better at it, so you're going to get a slight bonus at it. When you hit your score being a 13, 14, now you're just slightly better at it. Now you're like a journeyman level 2, so you're going to get a slightly better bonus at it. So the higher your score is, the more experience the longer you've been doing it, the better you are at it. So you're going to get more perks for having a higher score.
And these are all, once we get through the PowerPoint and we get to the individual classes, there are QR codes set for those that link to the Baldur's Gate wiki. So it breaks that down even more by class. So that'll be a good basis to have as you're kind of like going through and leveling up. Because like I said, you'll be at a level 5 today, but there's also a level 10 session. If you wanted to run in a level 10 session, yeah, I mean, why not?
And each class is going to have a skill set that they're going to want to focus on. Barbarians are obviously going to want to be focusing on strength, and you're going to want to focus on constitution because you're going to want to be able to take a hit, because that's kind of where barbarians are focused. You want to be able to throw a punch, you want to be able to take a hit. Paladins, you want to be able to throw a punch, but strangely paladins are charisma based also. Something to do with the gods something about gods really liking paladins. I don't personally get it, personally not my shtick, but you do you, boo. Bards are also going to be a charisma-based class, so if you're playing a bard, you're really going to want to dump those stat points into charisma, because that's where your all of your spell casting and all of your abilities to do things are going to come in being a bard. So when you're building your character and you're picking your class, the page is going to tell you, hey, this is where your magic is going to come from. This is where your ability to hit real hard is going to come from. And that's really where you're going to want to look to focus your skills. You can absolutely, if you want to build a character for story and for plot that is a rogue that has the worst dexterity on the planet and cannot pick a lock to save its life, and you want to do it for the plot, by all means, we love a good character build. Go for it. But that's a choice that you can make. There are consequences to this decision.
Yes. We talked about that earlier, about how someone wanted to slap a unicorn and got impaled instead.
Oh, and Grace says, yes, all of this seems like really overwhelming. Do not worry about it. Your DMs and the party you're playing with are always going to be happy to help with you. That is the perk of D&D. It is such a collaborative game. If you have questions, don't be afraid to ask them. DMs and players are more than willing to share their knowledge with you.
A lot of it'll just be like, they'll tell you.
Great.
Embrace the cringe. Cringe is life. This is how we do things.
Yes, it'll feel very silly once you kind of get started. Is that a spoonful of basil?
Oh, hi.
Oh, wild basil appears.
Hi, basil appeared.
Look, we're live.
We're live.
Come say hi.
Hi! Hi, Spoon Nation!
Look at the magic box. What do you make of this magic box?
It steals your soul if you stare at it too long.
Yes, yes. How are you today, Basil?
I am doing great. Are you guys having a wonderful adventure?
We are.
Where are we at right now?
We're at ability modifiers and talking about how it's really up to the DM, and the DMs are kind of like very nice and helpful.
If they're nice and helpful.
So everyone
If
but
they
Zach.
so decide. Everyone but Zach.
Everyone but Zach.
Yeah, Zach is not here to DM. He's I know.
I'm sad now.
right. Do you guys have any questions, concerns, thoughts?
Not as of yet.
Not as of yet.
Gray says Zach is brutal.
So there are mean DMs, but they're mean in the sense of like if you want your character.
He's not here to DM or defend himself.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna abuse him.
Because sometimes your DM may be like, no, I want you to roll to be able to do that.
Yep.
So, I also forgot a D20, and I'll pass these around as well because I just bought these today from Tiffany's Treasure Chest. You guys have got to go check them out. This one is a D20. This one is the one that you'll be rolling with the most.
Make sure you're rolling the D20 and not the D12.
Yes. So, for example, your DM.
Not saying I'm speaking.
Yeah. Let's say you want to jump up on top of something. Oh, you guys have your dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if anybody needs dice, I have a bunch of dice in the bag.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so your D20 is your go-to one. If you wanted to jump up on top of something and your DM says, roll me a dexterity check. I rolled a 3. I'm not jumping up on anything.
Get up in this tight dress and run.
Yeah, you're just like, nope, that's not happening.
He's got it.
Thank you.
Official spider killer.
Was it the wolf spider?
Oh my god.
There was a little one in. It was a little one.
Yes.
A little one. Okay.
Well,
It's-
what's
it's
your
the fun.
dex modifier if you rolled a 3?
I am not okay, I might be a dice dragon. It's fine.
That's a great question. I have my character sheet in here. What? Oh, there it is. We'll talk about skills next. What is my dexterity is 12.
So
So,
I'm still not jumping up on anything.
no. No.
Would you like to add anything?
just be careful how you load your character. That's a lot about your character's personality. Like, I'm gonna introduce my friend Barry. Barry has a 1 intelligence, a 1 wisdom, a 9 strength. I don't even know what the numbers are, but everything else got dumped into luck and charisma.
I was showing a berry.
Oh, Barry!
Yeah, it was
Hi, Barry.
Hi guys.
Oh.
So, his whole character is based on
Long or what?
being dumb strong enough to do things and lucky. And his dexterity is not that great, so he's kind of like if you do something with a low dexterity, but his luck counters it. So that builds into the character. So when you're loading your character, think about, do you want your character to just be a strong brute? Do you want them to be smart? Do you want them to just survive? Because that's, when you're loading up all these numbers, that's all important for how you put that together. And that's my biggest thing.
That's excellent insight. Thank you.
I'm gonna go now. You guys have a wonderful adventure times. I'm gonna go.
Bye, Basil.
Gonna go and
Bye, Barry.
join somebody's adventure and make trouble.
Yay! Cause lots of chaos for me.
Yes.
That's a hell of a spoon.
That is. Gray is now in love with Barry. Okay, guys. So skills. That's what we were talking about earlier with the. What was it? I already forgot. The backgrounds. So with the backgrounds, you get a couple extra based on what you select, but your skills are ones that. And how many skills do you get to select at the base?
It depends on the class. So each class that you select is going to give you different skills that you can pick from. Rogues get 1,000,000,001 skills because you are jack of all trades, master of none. I am a rogue for a reason. And most classes are only going to give you 2 or 3 that you can pick from. And they'll give you a list of skills that kind of make sense to that class, and then say pick 2 or pick 3 skills from this shortened list.
So, oh, I didn't even notice, but this has it listed by
the
like
skills, by
yeah.
the
So, for example, wisdom, remember I was saying earlier that a druid is going to have a high wisdom count. So if you're a druid, you will have naturally good at animal handling or any one of those other ones. If you want to turn into an animal, druid is a great class to go. I mean, at level 6, you get to turn into an owlbear. Which is pretty amazing, and that's what I'm about. I mean, you can tell. That's what my tattoo is. Yes, this is an owlbear. You can tell my class and subclass. Oh, I guess I didn't show you guys.
As the person with the polyhedral dagger going down my leg, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine.
No idea. Every party needs a healer, so whenever you guys do go to play, make sure you've got a healer. Or healing potions. That's another thing. If you want to have items on your person, make sure you have those established before you start the session. So that way, if you want to have like 2 healing potions on yourself, you can say, I would like to use one of my healing potions. And that way it's not like in the middle of the game, you're like, oh, all of a sudden I have a healing potion. No, it doesn't work like that. It's got to be you have on your equipment at the start the same stuff that you have throughout the game. And you'll get more stuff as you go along, or your DM might be like, oh, you found a giant chest. And if you decide to open that chest, let's say you roll really well. If you roll really well, there's going to be good stuff in that chest. But let's say you roll really poorly. Oh no, it's a mimic. And in case you're not sure what a mimic is a chest. It looks like a chest, but you try to open it and it's actually got a lot of teeth and it tries to eat you.
A mimic can be anything. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic.
Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Yes. So again, skills will be more so as you delve a little bit more into your class. How are you guys feeling so far? Okay, we're almost through this. I promise. We're so close. If anybody needs a snack, break, because I'm putting so many like much information. You want to pass them around, Lee? Let me pass the box around.
Passing the box around. Snacky snacks.
Snacky snacks.
We're here.
Here's a cookie.
It's me. I'm a snack.
She's the snack today. Gray says a mimic can look like anything.
Don't be a mimic.
Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic.
Snacky snacks.
That might be good to have a nice snack break.
You know, we are here for
We've only been at this for an hour. 45 minutes. Good.
You're making good time. You're good. You're good.
So what I've got here is a sample sheet. This is my character, Scotty. So if you want to take a look, I've based this off of level
Something.
level 8, yes. I'm 6 levels of druid, 2 levels of fighter. The reason I do that is because I like to cheat the system because I'm a jackass. If you put 2 points of fighter into your character, then that means you get action surge. And at level 2, once you get the action surge, you get technically 2 actions that you can spend. Now you only get to use action surge 1 time, but if you plan it and use it appropriately, it can be incredibly effective. So that's just one way to kind of hack the system. And your DM may say, yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna run that, but it is a Baldur's Gate thing that you can exploit. So if you like to play Baldur's Gate, definitely exploit the system, because you can also do that with if you have a squishy character like a sorcerer is not gonna be able to take a hit. They're what's called a glass cannon. If you do a sorcerer and put 2 levels of fighter, you can put some pretty sick armor on your character and be a little bit beefier. So there are ways to exploit the system just a little bit.
Something to keep in mind if you plan on multi-classing like that. To multi-class, you have to have at least a 13 in both classes, or in both stats that whatever the second class you want to take is. So say I am a rogue and I want to multi-class into paladin. So I already have a super high charisma. But as a rogue, I'm high in charisma and dexterity. I am not high in strength. Strength was not a big thing for me as a rogue. Paladins need to be high in charisma and strength. I've already met the 13 for charisma. That's not a problem. But I am sitting real squishy in that strength department. I am not sitting real great at strength. I don't have the 13 in strength to be able to multi-class into paladin. So until I can get my strength up to a 13, I can't actually multi-class. So you want to make sure that if you plan on multi-classing, you're going to have to think extra hard about where you put those initial stats to make sure that you have a 13 in wherever you want to go with it.
Gray also says fighters are extra fun for hitting over and over again in a single turn, and so are monks.
Monks will hit for days.
Yeah, so she's talking about Githyanki monk.
Yeah, monks will hit for days.
Yeah, you'll just be throwing hands all day long.
All day long. Monks just hit for days.
Can't stop, won't stop. So, are y'all ready to get into classes? Okay, this is where it gets really fun. So there are 12 different classes, and I know this didn't print in color, but on the PowerPoint that I have posted in the Discord, this is color coded, and it kind of breaks it down into which ones use Smash, Magic, or both. Barbarian, and help me out if I get it wrong. Barbarian, Fighter, and Monk are going to be your ones that are going to smash.
Smash!
If you are want to go with heavy magic, that's going to be your cleric, your druid, your sorcerer, and your wizard.
And your warlock.
I put warlock as both.
Yeah.
Because Warlock technically only has a couple of spell slots. Warlock kind of gets shafted when it comes to spells, in the sense that at the start they really only have one spell, and then it takes them a while to get 2 spell slots. But the thing with Warlock is you bind yourself to a deity, and that's where your strength comes from. So they can also provide you with weapons. So if you want to be like oathbound to one of the deities, then you can do that, and you could even have a special weapon that you could say, hey, this is my oath-bound weapon that I got from the god when I swore myself to them.
It doesn't have to be a god. It can be a demon. Yeah. It can be a fae. It could be an elder being.
Yeah. and they're all different.
Yeah. Each pact is different.
Yes. So on the PowerPoint under gain proficiency, this is...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, thank you. Yes, and they can heal. Paladin is a mix, and there are a couple of where they do both. So that's what I was saying earlier, where it really depends on what you want to do with your character that will help you determine which class is going to be a good fit. Under the gained proficiency, these are the base level armors and weapons that you can have. So if you do Barbarian, you're proficient with shields, simple weapons like short swords, daggers, things like that. Martial weapons.
Martial weapons are going to be your more advanced weapons, so they're going to be your things that if you would think about if you would need more training in.
Mm-hmm.
So things
like a great sword.
So things with longer reach, things that are going to be a great sword, things like you just generally as a rule need more training in.
So for example, a level 5 druid would not typically be able to use a heavy crossbow, but they could use a longbow or a short bow. So once you choose your class, that'll determine what kind of weapons and armor you'll have as your base.
You're gonna get more like lances, great swords, anything with reach. Any of your pole arms are gonna be martial weapons. Mauls, morning stars, battle axes, flails.
Also, every class automatically gets certain things. So for example, you automatically get 1 action and a bonus action. Your action is what you want to do. So if you're wanting to start a fight, for example, then how do you want to initiate the fight? Do you want to start by hitting them straight away? Or do you want to start by casting, what's that thing you cast on yourself to get like, to boost your defense or your constitution.
Mage armor.
Mage armor, thank you. Yeah, so
Context, yes.
Yeah. So mage armor would cost 1 spell point, 1 spell slot, and 1 action point, which they kind of go together. So whenever you cast a spell, that's costing you your action point. Now, your bonus action is something else that you can do. That's like jumping. You can also dash, I think. Sometimes dash is an action. It really just depends on which class you are. But if you are a druid, you can also get a spell where your bonus action can be a healing spell. Now, it's only going to do a d4 worth of healing points, but still, if your character is like about to eat it, then they can use that bonus action and get a little bit of health back.
So a good way to think about it is an action is going to be broken down. An action is something that you can do. You can attack, you can dash, you can disengage so that you can't be hit when you're running away. You can run away without disengaging and risk being hit. It's something that you're going to be doing. It is an action. A bonus action is something small that you would be doing. Bonus actions are for some classes will have bonus actions, like for a rogue, dash and disengage are bonus actions because they are specialties of the rogue class. So every class is going to have like special bonus actions for them. Something to keep in mind, spells are not necessarily always actions, and they're not necessarily always bonus actions. Each spell in its casting will tell you this is an action, this is a bonus action, this is a free action, this is a reaction, which is something that you do when somebody else makes a move and you're like, your enemy says, I'm going to cast a spell, you go, counter spell, no you're not.
Mm-hmm.
Always a good one to have.
Yes. And
you can hold your actions, so you're gonna have, and then you will also have the opportunity to move. Movement is not the same as an action.
Mm-hmm. So you'll get 3.0 meters of movement, which you will have, your DM will have a map set out, and your character will be on a spot on the map, and you'll only be able to move 3 meters away from that spot, and they'll calculate it for you, so you won't have to do like any kind of crazy math.
We don't work in meters. This is America. You get 30 feet.
Yeah. So you'll have 30 feet. And also, if you happen to be standing here and an enemy is standing really close to you, if you are a barbarian class, for example, and they try to run away with you, you can be like, oh, hell no, and hit them as they try to run away, which is pretty nice. You get a reaction.
Which is where you can use your action to disengage before moving, and then they can't hit you. That is where disengage comes in handy.
And Rogue is a great class for
Rogue
that.
Rogue is good for that. You can't hit me.
Yeah. Rogue is the class where you say, don't touch me.
No touchy.
No touchy. Gray also makes a good point. She says, concentration spells versus regular spells. So a concentration spell, and I'm going to use Druid as an example. Hello, Druid. So for example, if a Druid wants to cast a bed of thorns, you can literally turn a large area of space into a bed of thorns. And if any of the enemies are in that, they're going to get damaged every time they move. Now, that spell is going to require concentration. Your character has to really focus on it to make sure it stays put. So if someone runs up and punches the Druid in the head, ow, that breaks my concentration and poof, it goes away. So if you're fighting something that is using a concentration spell against you, you're going to want to try and avoid that and try and just go straight for them. One of the most aggravating things in Baldur's Gate is when you can't figure out who has cast a concentration spell. So it's really important to ask, like, who cast this concentration spell? Because I want to hit them. Flanking is awesome. Cal wants to know, or says, soiling yourself is a free action, apparently.
Yeah, crying is a free action. Shitting yourself is a free action. Most DMs will allow very brief yelling of instructions, like, hey, that guy over there, like very brief yelling of instructions. Most DMs will count that as a free action. So you do get free action, but usually it's crying yourself and shitting your pants.
Yeah.
Most get free actions.
Okay.
Yeah. Barbarians also have this trick called improvised weapon. So if you wanted to crap yourself and then throw it, You could roll a d20 for how hard that turd is going to hit them.
Fact.
Fact. Monk says you stop moving now. Yes. So are there any questions about classes before we get into the individual ones? How are y'all feeling? Confident?
We have a good idea of what they wanna build. All right.
All right. So I will let you guys kind of scroll through. I'll go over Barbarian as an example to kind of show you how these different pages will be helpful for you. If you scan this QR code, it will take you to the Baldur's Gate wiki page. And on that wiki page, it will have exactly this. And it will also tell you any special moves that they're able to have. So, for example, if you look at the first level Barbarian, they get a +2 proficiency bonus, which goes to strength.
A proficiency bonus goes to anything that you are proficient in. Barbarians are going to be proficient in strength checks,
And constitution.
and probably constitution. It's pretty sure, I'm 97% sure it's constitution. And it's also going to be those skills that you select when you're selecting your classes. That you select that you've decided I want to be really, really, really good at athletics, and I want to be really, really, really good at intimidating. You'll add your proficiency bonus to those rolls as well.
Mm-hmm. So they automatically get rage, unarmored defense, and they get 2 charges of rage, which rage adds how much damage?
So the rage will add an additional die to your
Is it a
damage
D6
roll.
or
It
D4?
goes up as you level up. Your rage
Okay.
die goes up, so it depends on what level you are. I don't remember what 5 is off of the top of my head. I would have to look it up.
Okay.
But it goes up as you level up. And then it also, rage will do things like it will lessen the amount of, while you are raging, you will take less damage from being punched and slashed and stabbed with a sword, and it makes you resistant to certain types of damages, all of which are listed in the description of rage.
And all of these will be clickable once you go on to the Baldur's Gate wiki page. And this applies to all of the different classes as well, because they're all going to have their own unique proficiencies, their own unique stats, skills, spells, movements, or not movements, sorry. Like Frenzied Strike is one that happens to Barbarian at level 6 when you get the subclass feature. You can add Frenzy, and in that case you get a Frenzied Strike, which counts as a bonus action. So when we say that Barbarians and Monks can hit, they can hit, and that's all they do. Also down here at the bottom where it's listed Berserker, Giant, Wild Magic, and Wild Heart, that is one that you'll choose at level 3. So when it says choose a subclass, you'll want to look down here at those, and those again you can click online. Not all classes have a subclass, but the ones that do, you can customize it even more. So that's why we say whenever you want to customize your character, you can really go ham with how much you can customize it. And like I said, each of these are different. And, bonus action plus rage charge. Yeah, they get rage charges. Rage damage plus 2. That's what it was.
Yeah. So yeah, it's +2.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how to navigate the next classes pages. So if y'all want to take a few minutes and just kind of flip through and look at the different classes.
They are also in the player's handbook, and we do have 2 copies of the player's handbook.
Yes.
So, for people who,
Tiny.
like me, prefer actual, like, physical materials.
Gray also says investigation is helpful. So if at any point during the game, if the DM says, oh, this mysterious thing showed up, you can say, I want to investigate that. Then they'll say, give me a roll. Then you'll roll a d20 for investigation. And if you have an investigation bonus, is that right?
Yeah. If you are proficient in investigation, you
Insight.
can add your proficiency bonus to whatever you roll. Which is very helpful when you're trying to, you know, find things. Not that we're bad at that.
Yes.
It's fine.
So if they put you in a room and you're looking for a way out of the room, investigation is a great tool to use to figure out, you know, what's going on in this room. And you can do that at any point. If there's anything you want to do, then your DM might say, give me a roll. And you do that roll, and that's pretty much it. And they'll determine whether or not you pass it. They won't always tell you the number that you have to hit to pass it.
They will almost never tell you the number that you have to hit to pass it.
I'm a little bitter about that one.
No, not at all. I have a very short character. She is barely 3 feet tall. He puts everything at like the 6-foot eye level. I can't read shit.
Yes. Gray also says you do not have to make your character perfect, and it's okay to specifically build in with their personality or backstory. So if you're
Like
wanting
being
your character,
short.
yes, if your character's whole personality is they're short and they hit like a truck, great. The more whimsy, the more fun it is for you, the better. Must find the traps, yes.
I legitimately built myself as a
Yeah.
D&D character. It is my personality as a character.
Would you like to say hi on the live? Oh, no. Okay. Well, it's good to see you. I'll see you around. I love the belt. It's so beautiful on you.
Bye.
And this is another good point. Sometimes there will be traps. If you want to look for booby traps, say, I want to investigate for traps. And they will help you right out. Do y'all have any questions? All right. So once you guys start getting into building your character sheet, this one is a little bit different than the one that I had here, but once in the live, I'll show you the QR code to get to the link that we found earlier, where we have the breakdown of the stats and whatnot to kind of help you get a basis for where to fix your stats. So you might want to start with your character name, background, and start picking a class. And by the way, species is race, species, race, either or, doesn't matter. I think earlier we weren't sure about hit points. I'm pretty sure it depends on your class, but if all else fails, I tell people ask your DM and they will be happy to tell you. Like I said, the DMs are mostly friendly.
Oh yeah.
A 3'6" tall monk. I like that energy. Well, you guys take your time, look through the different classes, ask questions, have a snack, whatever you like.
So the barbarian is kind of like a monk.
And if y'all have questions, please feel free to let me know. I think we may do a little bit of a live later. I don't know, because it's been real hectic over here, but it's so nice to see you guys.
So barbarians are kind of like, think of them as like your tanks, like your fighter tanks. They're
Also,
big, buff, strong, and they like to
look at
fight.
this little dragon. This is Tiffany's treasures.
Your
Gotta show it
bards
off.
are your musicians. They're charisma based. They mostly do charisma spells and music. Your clerics are your healers. They do healing spells. Then you got
It's
your
got a liquid
druids.
core.
They're the ones that can
Okay,
drink
focus.
liquid
There you go.
animals to reach a certain level.
Tiffany's treasures.
And then
I've been sitting for 4 days driving, so my
Oh my gosh, where did y'all drive from?
barbarians.
Oh my god!
We flew down from Alaska the week before, so we could make it to this.
Oh, thank you guys for journeying so far. It's so good that you're here. Quite the adventure, yes. How was Montana?
They're kind of like monks.
Yeah.
still hardly any snow. Up and
Really?
up and mountains we got it.
Yeah. I live in Knoxville, and we randomly got snow on Monday. That was the first time I have ever seen snow in this early in the year, which is wild. Have y'all already got some in Alaska?
Yeah, it was snowing when we left. And
A night that serves a specific god.
not lasting a day, but
They're kind of like a mix of like
Where we're at.
Really?
we've got similar weather to like Seattle.
Nice.
We're down on the
you
ocean
fight, but you
island
also
chain.
have some spells.
We're down lower.
Then you got the ranger. They're kind of like the
One of our gathering friends, Tiny, says, "OMG, Alaska to Montana to NC." She shook. I love that though. I'm so happy we have friends from afar.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
Your rogues are the sneaky little guys. They like to sneak and stab.
As a rogue, yep. I like this.
Yeah. Then you got your sorcerers.
How are you guys doing?
They're like
Tiny, I love you. I miss you.
lots of spiders. So
Oh, that's a
for
jumping spider. Go outside. Not towards me.
they
Here.
got the short end of the stick.
Go that way. Yep. Ah!
They have less spells.
Yeet.
And that's
Spider got yeeted. I know, Gray. We should have a gathering in Canada. Canadian gathering.
Sounds cold.
Sounds amazing.
We get to wear more furs.
I'm over here sweating at just this.
Yeah.
It's like-
I was gonna text my husband to go get my thing out the car. I'm like, I'm getting cold. I stay cold.
Yeah, once the sun goes down, it'll get chilly out here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
I know. My arrow's gonna come off and my hat's gonna go on later.
I did just drink that spice.
Yes, the drums of war. The horns have been popping off all day. It has been absolutely cracking me up. Someone went to go blow the horn, and you know, you expected war. They went, oh. It was me.
I was
Just kidding. I want a horn.
I looked at, like, I looked online at them.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is fancy.
I know.
And I'm
Just bought one.
They just bought one, tried it.
I'm like, they're expensive. And I'm broke.
Yeah.
I just bought one from over there.
Did you? Have you used it yet?
I tried.
Yeah? Didn't work?
You'll get it.
Ah, well, practice makes perfect. This is a safe place to practice. Blowing your own horn, tooting your own horn. Yeah, the summer in Canada, Gray says, was super hot.
Yeah.
But what is hot?
That's a good question. What is hot?
is hot?
Because in the American South, it's like, oh my God, like
Stupid.
90 degrees with the humidity.
I mean, we've had days in the hundreds. I mean, I'm in Virginia, but like, we've had days in the hundreds sometimes.
I mean, I guess we thought it was scorching in Chicago at 56. So we're like, it is so
So yeah, what
hot
is hot?
here.
Yeah,
Average temperature where we're at is like 46.
really.
Yeah.
We don't get that.
60 in the summer.
Oh my gosh.
But
Are
it's
y'all
always-
local?
The wind is always low.
yeah, we literally live down the street.
No
We
way!
just walked here this morning.
Did you really? That is so
We
cool.
accidentally took the scenic route instead of the short route.
Uh-huh.
So we were like walking for like what, half an hour?
Yeah.
Well, was it a pleasant walk anyway?
Yeah, it was
Good.
a good walk.
Okay, that makes sense. Because when we were pulling in, my husband's like, I wonder why they're all the way down here. So that makes sense.
Yeah,
Just walk straight down the road.
yeah. I got a question.
Cal says anything above 74 is hot.
No.
It's sweltering.
Oh, so it was 95 degrees in the Canadian summer.
Damn, that is hot.
Snacks? Snacks?
Wow.
Thank you.
I got a question.
Yeah.
My character.
Yeah.
So I had an idea. I just didn't know if it would work out or not. I wanted to do like a druid orc.
Ooh. Yeah. What's your
Said the
question?
magic word.
So my backstory for her was like her tribe like was under attack and they basically left her as a baby on someone's front doorstep since she was raised by two people in the middle of nowhere.
Mhm.
And so she knows she's different, but she doesn't know she's an orc.
Mm. Okay. So was she raised with the druids?
I want to say yes. She has like two mothers.
So pretty.
So like I was thinking like one a halfling and the other like a goblin.
Mm-hmm.
So like I haven't decided if one of them is a druid. I just always in my mind she has like a special connection to nature, and that's all she does.
So what do you want her, like, what do you want her to do the most?
I think mostly I feel like she would want to do like healing.
So you're gonna want to go with wisdom, because healing comes from your spell casting, and druids use wisdom for their spell casting. And at level 5, you'll I don't, because there's one called Close Wounds that gives you a good amount of healing, and I don't know which level that is, but if you pull up the Druid wiki, it should tell you, because it'll also tell you which spells you'll be able to have at the different levels, and I'm trying to think what else.
Can I have a monk barbarian?
Yeah. Go for it. Lee was saying earlier though, with multi-classing, definitely ask the DM.
You gotta ask the DM about that.
Yeah.
But you could do
But that should be okay.
barbarian if you want.
I don't have a backstory.
You don't have a backstory yet?
No, I just smashed it together. In my head right now.
And you know what? If you wanted to play you, like your character, that's totally doable. My husband likes to play as himself as a paladin, so he's like, it's just read, and then he's just a paladin, and that's just what he do. So if you want to be Tantala,
Tangela monk barbarian.
yeah, giant Muppet paladin. Reed is talking about doing a gnome pirate that has the animal companion, because in one of the things you can do like an animal companion, and he wants to have a gorilla, and he wants to be a little bitty gnome riding on a silverback, like climbing around on the pirate ship. How you doing?
Good, I just got comfy.
Good.
Like I said, like stretch out.
So what was that? What's that called?
That's your class.
Oh, that's my. I thought that was the race. I done got confused.
It's okay.
So that's what give me my power.
Look what I got. Look how good Lee is to me. She brought me snacks. And Bacon brought me a turkey leg. I love those ladies
I was on the right track.
so much.
So now I gotta pick.
Yeah, a gnome swashbuckler, exactly. He's just a little guy on a big gorilla. On Christie's.
Maybe like a stronger, aggressive race. Like
Girls be like, I needed that.
orcs,
And it's literally a block of cheese.
tieflings. Tieflings are cool. They're kind of like little demons.
Yes, I agree, Tiny. These have been in the fridge, so they're nice and soft. Ah! Got ranch on me.
It's okay. That's what I'm here to help.
I want to make him a shirt that says that. He's just a little guy on a big gorilla.
It's kind of like
Oh,
think of it
here's the
like
other thing,
this.
Tiny. I talked to Jeremy, and
This is kind of like
when Lydia has puppies,
your superpower.
if she has 2 boy puppies, because Jeremy gets the firstborn male, if there's a second-born male,
Your superpowers.
he will be my Gimli.
So basically, with these two, you punch really, 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 really but we don't know what your race is. So like, drows are the dark elves. They live underground. Your gnomes are like short people.
You know what?
You got dragonborn, which is basically the name. Your dragon.
Lives in the bosom.
A halfling, kind of like a short human.
I know, I'm almost empty. I'm thinking about going on an adventure to get some more water.
Get Yankee, very aggressive.
Okay, what? I'll take you guys on a little adventure with me to go get some more water. I also need mead. I haven't had any mead yet. No, I take that back. My friends Andrew and Austin shared their mead with me earlier. Like, how cool is that? I get to teach, they get to drink, I get to drink, everybody wins. Yes, hydrate your houseplants. Is everybody okay right now? Okay, I'm gonna go on a little adventure to grab some more water. I will be right back. Eat myself. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, my back. Tell you what, let's give you guys a little look around, something else to look at other than me. Look at this. Isn't this awesome, y'all? I can't see Tanya, but I can hear her. Road trip. You're right. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take y'all behind the scenes into forbidden lands. There's my friends. Hey, y'all. We got games going. Hey. Temperance. Would you like to say hi on live? Would you like to say hi on live? Look who we found. The amazing Temperance. I'm gonna give you a big hug. I haven't seen you yet. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. You look incredible.
Oh, it'll look better later when they find me a squire willing to volunteer.
There'll be squires aplenty here, I reckon. Yes. I'm so excited. Stay tuned for more, because it gets better. Is it the thing? Did the thing? Yay! Okay. Tiny says hi. Hi, Tiny. Gray says, I feel those grunts to the bottom of my soul. Oh, Tiny's also sending hugs.
Oh,
hugs! Yay! What you up to?
First I want to get me some root beer, and I'm just going to kind of run around and say hi to everybody.
All right. I'm on a little excursion to get some more water while my friends are in the kiddie pool hanging out, making their characters. So, yeah.
So I saw that there was a pretty big group.
Yeah, right? I did. It was awesome. Yeah.
I really need something to drink.
Me too. Okay. Would y'all like to say hi on live? Hi. Look, we got Paul and the Forest Shade. Here, I'll set you guys down so we can give hugs.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Good to see you. How are you?
Good to see you. How are you? Look at me.
I can't even tell. Can they see anything? Yes, you did. I was like,
Just wanted to know if everybody had like basic. Is it cold out there?
No.
I doubt it.
Freezing out there.
I see like overcast. How soon before I get conned into buying fur or something like that?
Don't do it. Don't jinx it. We're not saying anything. Do it. Well, you look ready because you're such a good happy.
It's happening. We took a break for food and that.
Good. I've been voicing it. I'm gonna get some water now. I desperately want
Figured out early that I won't be here all day. Yeah, especially when meat is the next thing that we're putting in.
I kind of wanted to go out and stuff. Like when I first got here, it was like, okay, we're still setting up because they didn't have their
She keeps saying
Slackers.
that, but she was. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Someone has to support us. I appreciate that. Love it.
I think it's funny because Martha was wandering around all that. It's semi-intentional left. Yeah. Unintentional like. Looks like you need more rum. Mine was.
Chad, let's keep moving.
That's why the vibe.
I'll see you in a bit. I'm taking them on a little excursion behind the scenes. Hey, Fred.
Adventure.
We're going on an adventure. Actually, do you want to take them?
Where am I going?
You can follow me.
Oh God.
I'm just gonna go get some more ice.
We're going on an adventure.
We're going on an adventure.
Yep, yep.
Would you like to show them Jeremy's toy?
Oh my God. We have to take it outside to show him.
He didn't even see the beanbags.
Is it loaded? I can't load it. I'm one-handed.
Yeah, I have a feeling Jeremy's gonna be playing with that a lot.
What? Oh, there is a cricky.
Yeah. Alrighty then. See, I do drink water. Water Mama says it.
Water Mama has made sure that everybody has hydrated and had food.
And look at the meat garden hopping. Oh, there's little things on the tables now.
I am not going to injure anybody. Apparently, I'm going to injure everybody.
No, you won't.
Grace says I'm going to injure people.
How?
Because I'm in charge of walking everybody around.
You'll break people's hearts.
I break everybody's heart.
Love it. I'm also going to need to get one of those mugs before they sell out.
Yeah, I need to get one too.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Let's do that.
Okay, we're going to do that.
Okay, we're going to do that. I need my wallet though.
I do too. And
Okay.
probably my shoes because there's rocks.
We're going on another adventure chat.
Because I'm not walking on rocks. I will rock on a lot of things. I'm not walking on rocks. If I could, I'd have to go really slow.
Kick rocks.
Oath of the Noble Genius.
Y'all want to say hi to the live?
Hi.
Look, everybody! Look at our friends! Hey, friends! See you guys in a bit. Hey, timey-wimey. Good, how are you? Hey, how are y'all?
They are in fact, very, very small.
I know. I'm good at finding 4-leaf clover.
Are we still live? Are you just like carrying them randomly?
Yeah, I was just giving them a little taste
Of the randomness that is our life.
of the randomness. Yeah. Is that? Oh, that is my card. Huzzah! All right.
Yeah, I was given trinkets.
Okay. I think this is probably a good place to call it. What do you think? I was waiting for it. Wait. Should we do it? Ooh, woo. Ready? Ready? Oh, Tiny says the FOMO special. I love you. Miss you. I'll see you soon. I get to see Tiny really soon. Love seeing familiar faces. Yeah. I'm glad you're living vicariously. I love it. All right, I think we're gonna end it there.
We gotta go do things.
We have mead to drink, so I'm gonna end it here. But thank you guys so much for joining, and I love y'all so much. And Tiny, I am so excited to see you soon. All your names are just like seeing your names pop up is just so special. I'm gonna start crying because this is such a great community.
Aww.
And I'm really happy. So
I would give you head scratches, but you got.
Yeah.
You got paint.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm not gonna get emotional, but
bullshit.
later, after I drink a little bit, maybe.
And then we'll get weepy.
Yeah, then we'll get weepy. No, I'm not a weepy drunk. I'm a happy drunk. So if anything, it'll be like I'll forget how sad I am.
Oh, good.
And then I'll wake up tomorrow and be like, I miss everyone. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Okay, love you guys. Bye.